May I request everyone to stand for the prayer, please?
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता.
Please be seated. Thank you. May I request Dr. K. Bharathan, Organizing Chairman of CASICON, to give us the welcome address.
Good afternoon, everybody. My hearty welcome to National President Professor Gode, National Vice President, ASI Kerala Secretary, Governing Council members, Dr. Padma Kumar, Dr. Tasil Manika, Dr. Karthikeyan. Hearty welcome to all of you, sirs.
Varghese, Chairman ASI Kerala Chapter, to give the President address.
Respected National President Dilip Gode sir, Honorable Secretary Abnesh Bensam, Secretary of ASI Kerala Chapter Dr. Binny John, GC members Dr. Fasil sir, Karthikeyan sir and Dr. Padma Kumar, and then ASI Treasurer Kerala Chapter Dr. Sam Christie, and Organizing Chairman Bharathan sir, and Organizing Secretary Dr. Deepak Verma, and our own Dr. Santosh John Abraham. In fact, I took up this chairmanship of the ASI Kerala chapter in the last annual conference that was held at Kottayam, and very shortly I will be handing over to the incoming chairman Dr. R.C. Srikumar. And looking back the last 1 year, it was quite satisfying, and we had taken some decisions during the Gokulam Medical College Executive Committee meeting regarding the plans and the agendas to be implemented during the current year. And out of that, the most successful was the membership drive, and thanks to the support from all corners that we received for this program. And during this period, 318 members were enrolled into ASI Kerala chapter, and out of which 168 full members, life members, and 150 associate members. And our membership strength, as from the full member strength, has gone from 794 to 962, enabling us one more GC member. Now our GC member representation is going to be 4. It is going to be, before it was 3. And then the total membership strength has gone from 962 to 1,257. So this, the enrollment of a big number of the surgeons into our association, I think everybody, including starting with our secretary, Dr. Binny John, then all our GC members, Dr. Santosh, and even we actually made the campaign through the city chapters in each area, starting with the Trivandrum. And so all the city chapters, office bearers, and all the senior surgeons in that locality, and also the head of the department from the different medical college, all together we could achieve this. And I'm sure that there are many more who have to become members. So this effort should be continued under the leadership of Dr. R.C. Srikumar, so that we can grow bigger and bigger. But at this point, I should say that these days, becoming the association membership is become very, very important. As you know that the value of a doctor as a surgeon in the public is coming down. As you would know from the social media as well as other paper and all, you will be knowing that the doctors as well as the surgeons and the hospitals, they are under physical attacks or the violence. Lot of incidents, you would be knowing what is happening. The litigations are going up. Recently we had one of our senior members from Regional Cancer Center had put into lot of allegations from a single person, and it was effectively countered through the social media itself. So I think that these sort of events can, it will be increasing only in the coming years. And also the litigation to fight individually, it is very difficult. So there you need the help of association. There you need help of, support of your colleagues. So we cannot, and we also know recently, like our Prime Minister, giving a news conference in UK, and it was very depressive actually. So we have become, the doctors have become a soft target in front of the media, and so we need to, the association need to take it up. Even an individuals as an individual, we cannot fight it out with a good lawyers or etc., but association can do. So I think these matters should be taken up in the state level as well as the national level, so that we can counter these allegations, and if the corrections are there or negligence is there, that need to be corrected, otherwise we need to fight it out. The other two areas what we taken a decision was, enabling our members to have the facility of achieving, getting the full articles of the journals. So those who working in the medical college institutions have the facility for that, but in working in a private hospital, they may not have. But unfortunately, we could not implement it so far. But today, I request our national president to inaugurate. It's just an email ID that will be inaugurated, and to this email ID, if you make a request for the papers you require, it will be provided. The full articles will be provided. So it is a humble beginning of a new idea, and if it is taken up well, if it is supported well, definitely it can be done in a much bigger way, either at the state level or I request at the national level. See, in the SAGES membership if you take a SAGES membership, along with that, you are entitled to access into about 5 journals, reputed journals. So many people are actually becoming a member of the SAGES, not just to become, but for the journal purpose. If you individually subscribe these journals, the amount required is much more. So, like that, I think our ASA should be able to provide this facility to our members. I am sure that not only from our country, even the neighboring countries also people will join just for this facility. I think we should seriously consider that. And then we recognize the presence of Shailash Gupta from UP, is in charge of Social Security Scheme. And Dr. Tamanas Chowdhury is the president of ASA and a good friend of mine, is here today with us. And Dr. Raghuram from Telangana is here today. We recognize your presence, sir. And we also recognize Shankar sir's presence. Sir is senior professor and retired surgeon from our own state. And we also had a lot of, good academic programs last year. We had a CME conducted at Gokulam Medical College under leadership of Dayanand Babu sir. Then peripheral meet at Wayanad. We had a good representation to ASI national meeting at Jaipur. And as Dilip Gode mentioned, our postgraduate, even the surgeons won a lot of awards, and we congratulate them for bringing glory to our association. Apart from the academic programs, we have non-academic program in our chapter. And one is that family tour. It is taking place every year, and this year also we had a very good tour. Very recently, last month, under the leadership of Dr. Santosh Don Abraham. It's about 50 families and their children. Everybody was together, 130 plus total strength. It was a very good trip. And then next year also we are looking forward to a different place. I think Dr. Santosh will be announcing it soon. And this year, another new idea that has come up is the cricket tournament. And it's the trophy, this will be awarded, it will be given soon. The Cochin Butchers is the winners of the tournament. So we congratulate them. The trophy will be handed over very soon in the name of Professor Madan Mohan Memorial Trophy. And in fact, there is a request for more and more, like a shuttle tournament should be there and other activities should be there. Definitely, I think the new office bearers will be considering that and taking appropriate decisions. So, I would like to conclude again by saying that the year passed by, we had a good activities, academic and non-academic, and we all enjoyed the ASI platform. And we are grateful to all of you, the office bearers, the senior members, and the members, for giving the support to make this happen. Finally, I would like to congratulate the Cochin team, Vardhan sir and Dr. Deepak Verma, Dr. Santosh, and all the organizing committee for making a good conference in this venue. Thank you very much.
May I request all the dais members to come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony. Please be seated. Thank you. May I request Dr. Dilip Gode, National President ASI, to give us the inaugural address.
President of the Kerala State Chapter, my dear friend Dr. Varghese, Secretary of the State Chapter, the organizing chairman of this conference and Secretary of the organizing committee, the governing council members, past President Dr. Santosh, my friends Tamannas Chaudhary, the President of the Association of Minimal Access Surgeons of India, Dr. Raghu, the Padma Shri awardee, Shalabh Gupta here as the convener of the Social Security Scheme, the delegates and friends. First, let me congratulate the state chapter team and of course with the governing council member for increasing the strength of the chapter from 900 to 1052. So they have added one more governing council member to their strength of 3. Now it has gone to 4. So literally the power has increased. When I thought of becoming the president of the Association of Surgeons of India in 2016, Kerala state chapter was the first chapter where I came to visit and meet my friends here. And during that visit, I understood how powerful you people are. And that day, Dr. Santosh introduced me to almost 400 members of this august body at Trivandrum during the Trivandrum conference. The power was so great, I had a meniscal injury during those 4 hours of standing. I had to go back with the excruciating pain in my left knee to get operated in Nagpur. But everything was achieved when I became the president of the Association of Surgeons of India. So is your association powerful, and I come here not only to give these sermons or these lectures, but to get inspiration. I was telling them in the executive council meeting what an ideal state chapter could be. That is Kerala state chapter. And I mean, they have done so much from their activities, their workshops, their to everything, to these cultural social tours, and to now the latest is cricket matches. So all positivity is seen, and because probably this positivity is there because it is, as they say, it's God's own country. And therefore I come here every time. Maybe next year, I don't know whether you would be as kind this year, but I would continue to be there, maybe at the backstage. And therefore I asked the executive committee of the state chapter of Kerala if there could be a rule there that a person can become a member of 2 chapters. So I am member of the Maharashtra state chapter, so the choices second state would be the Kerala state, where I could be member. The challenges before ASI, as you very rightly put forth by Dr. Varghese, somehow we are losing faith, or the society is losing faith in us, and that's a great challenge the ASI is facing. I mean, when you read such things that some doctors are manhandled, some doctors are pushed, some doctors are not believed what they are doing, or whether the right treatment has been given. There was a negligence. Day in and day out, we read this in newspapers. So yes, it is also the responsibility of the Association of Surgeons of India to not only to look into how much time are we going to look only and look only. So we need to show our strength to the society. As very rightly said, the politicians, at least I do not know what the scenario is here, but if any politician has to do any charitable work, they would first perform a diagnostic camp or a multi-speciality diagnostic camp. In our place, Nagpur, one of the very senior functionaries of the government, on his birthday, around 7,000 patients were examined, and more than 2,000 people were operated. And when there are incidences like these one, manhandling of doctor or giving false allegation, no politician ever would stand for us. And that's the tragedy of our social work, or whatever you can call it. So let us again show them the strength of us. I mean, the one video is right now going viral, that why call the politicians to our functions? Why should we call? We should only call our senior doctors, senior physicians, senior surgeons who can come and enlighten us. Why do we need them? So this is how we, and to best way to get united is to become the members of this type of association of Surgeons of India, or whatever association your specialty is there. So that's the one challenge, and that I think we need to go to places, and there are maybe more than 50,000 surgeons in country, but only 21,000 people are members. So we need to increase this, we need to create awareness amongst us. Then there are also challenges regarding the medical education in our country. So what is the role of association in medical education? Absolutely no role. Nobody listens to us. Nobody cares for our views. People who have never seen a patient in their lifetime talks about the quality care of the patient. He tries to teach us what exactly is the patient care. He has not seen a patient all along his life. Either he has worked in anatomy or physiology or maybe some other non-clinical subject, and they try and teach the patient care. So that's again the challenge to us. And therefore we all, as I told in the Kerala chapter, or what we can call as the Kerala model, that sir, you come out with a policy. You are doing, in our university also we have 100% conversion rate of thesis to paper. 100%. We cannot accept that even the guide is a responsible person, that if his paper is not published, we don't allow them to appear for the examination. So 100% conversion is there. But then all those paper writing, everything is not transferred to their clinical education. And this is what we really need to do. But you are doing a great job. So give us a model here. Give your model and let us tell the government, yes, this is what we look after. Look for the medical education in our country. It's all up to the government whether to accept our suggestion or whatever you call it. The Royal College of Surgeons, they are responsible for the education in England, or education in Edinburgh, education in Glasgow. So similarly, we also need to have that important position on policy making. What at least a surgical education could be in our country, we should decide, not someone else who has never seen a patient. So these are many things on which our associations can work. Once again, a lot of youngsters are sitting, and it's very, very important that you must learn how to publish the papers. That's the art of publication. We have so much data in our hospitals, data in our MRDs, unutilized. Somebody would see 10 patients and they would write a beautiful paper. We have maybe 1,000 patients we see, but we don't write because we don't get time. That's also a limitation. Our surgeon or our physician, he sees almost from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock OPD, then wards, then surgery. So where does he get time? He doesn't get time. We are, yes, short of doctors. And very rightly said, the Prime Minister has to say about us is so unfortunate. I mean, ASI would, of course, I don't know, because these people would say, ki, I did not say that in that context. That context was something different. And they all can change language as it would suit them. But whatever I heard on the television is definitely most unwelcoming from the head of the Prime Minister of the country, in a country where the majority of the health services is run by the doctors of his country. That's, I don't know, it doesn't speak well about it. So these are the things, but let me tell you one thing, that we should also do some introspection. Okay, why are we losing faith of the patient? Are we become too commercial? Have you been given the targets to do so many MRIs or so many CTs per week? If you get targets, has anybody raised a voice against that? Is the target, see, once you call health service as a health industry, there is an investment. Wherever there is an investment, there is a profit making. And whenever you have investment, you should have a profit making, but it should not be through the ways which would not be suitable for the benefit of the patients. So we also have to resist, we also have to be very forthright, and we should have guts to say, no, I am not going to have only patients who see. There is no role of a CT or MRI in the patient of acute appendicitis. It's a clinical diagnosis. So let us all do an introspection when we talk about the national scenes, what is happening over the years, and let us correct. If we are wrong, let us correct ourselves. I think that we should do first and then talk things later on. So once again, I thank the Kerala State Chapter for inviting me here. I'm so happy to meet all of you in this meeting, and I see the youngsters coming here. The Kerala chapter has again taken a lead on organizing the master classes. The ASI has started the regional refresher courses, where again the postgraduate students get the opportunity to present themselves, the cases, the patients, and also the ASI ultimately chooses the best postgraduate students in the country and gives a prize of 3 lakhs of rupees. So that's again is the Kerala thinking, I should say. And Dr. Santosh is really doing a great job. I don't know from where does he get that much of energy to go on and on. So Dr. Santosh, as very rightly, without you, there is no Santosh in the ASI. But let me tell you, my name is Dilip Santosh Rao Gode. So again, so we can have a good, positive partnership. I believe in positivity. Person could be from any state. Let us all be very positive. Let us all think about Kerala chapter positive, what great things they are doing. Let us not think about the bad things in the ASI. Let us all be very, very positive. And here I think is a positive energy everywhere. So I am grateful to all of you. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you, sir. And now invite Dr. Binny John, Honorary Secretary, ASI